Hi, welcome to, oh my God, I love that book. A very awkward book and wine club. I'm Anne Marie,
I'm Megan.
and these are the Golden Girls.
Golden Girls.
She's Dorothy, and I am Sophia, because I'm
Yes.
sassy. We're just comfy in our robes. It's, we just want you to be comfortable with us, join us. Now, the book that we are reviewing, do I even have it? I don't have my book with me.
I forgot my book.
Listen,
I read Take My Hand. It was a very touching book.
what is it about?
Oh, it's
Are
about...
we supposed to be reading these books or no?
You didn't read it?
It's a book called
Take My Hand.
Take My Hand.
It's a really important look into the sterilization of poor Black women and other poor women.
I don't know that we should start the first episode with something that's so heavy. Oh, God.
Okay, Twilight. We read Twilight. It's about vampires
And werewolves.
and werewolves.
And a
Swans.
girl that... We also have snacks.
We
have
have snacks.
cheese.
We do. We have cubes of cheese.
But also,
Cubes of cheese.
thank you, Megan, for our Halloween pretzels.
Yeah.
That we have Halloween pretzels. As you can see, this is already a shit show. So, what's your first question?
How many times a day do you think about Pookie and Jet?
Is this a part of the book?
The Book of Life.
Oh, okay. I just learned who Pookie and Jet are, and I think no times a day about them. There's no times of a day that I think about them.
Okay.
How about you?
I think about them pretty frequently, but not as frequently as I think about forced sterilization.
Which is a serious thing and a horrible thing.
Yes.
And
And it's been on my mind after reading Take My Hand.
okay. So today's book we're talking about is Ballsy.
Ballsy.
Ballsy. Please take better care of your books than I do. It's 99 ways to grow a bigger pear and score extreme business success. Business success. I've only had a sip of wine.
You know what? I don't like the idea of growing a pear.
No, well, I always thought that, and I should preface this by saying this is not for children. This is not a children's hour. I don't understand why growing a pear makes you tougher simply because a vagina takes a pounding and keeps on ticking. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they're pretty strong, and you just tap a man's balls and he's down for the count.
I know.
Like, they're the weakest part of the man's body. And I think it's just because they think it's virile because, oh, I can create children with these. But, like, fuck you.
Yeah. The other day I pretended to hit a friend in the balls. And I really enjoyed it.
Did you accidentally skim them and you pretended? That would have been amazing.
I know.
And hilarious.
He had to perform on stage.
Oh.
So
And it was a serious bit, or was it part of improv?
it was part of improv.
Well, it would have been funnier if you went on stage, gripping his balls.
And going, ugh,
Yeah.
my balls. My balls. Oh,
My balls.
my balls.
Let's just keep saying, let me have let me
balls.
get one of these from you.
Okay.
Oh, thinking about balls.
Yeah.
Whose bathwater would you ever consider drinking? I mean, I did watch Saltburn,
Okay. All right.
so, and it didn't bother me. I don't know what that says about me.
That didn't bother you?
No, another scene bothered me more than that did.
There were like other things in that drain. Like it wasn't
I
just
don't-
his semen water. Like think of all the
Whatever.
other bacteria
I mean, yeah,
and like
but the other thing he
metals.
did. So answer my
So,
question.
Whose bathwater would I happily slurp and tongue a drain for?
I'm gonna take a drink for this one.
Yeah.
Let's say you weren't, you were just like overcome with lust, and so you're not really thinking about bacteria or
Henry
anything.
Cavill.
Oh, okay, really?
Yeah.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
He can be a little problematic.
Yeah, because he's not at my pants party.
Do you have a...
That's a problem.
What goes into a pants party?
You know what? There are lots of other really handsome men out there who leave me just feeling absolutely just beside myself. Pedro Pascal, for example.
He's daddy.
Yeah.
Although, you know what? I don't really like saying daddy. Like, daddy's not a sexual thing for me. It creeps
That's
me out.
because you're saying it wrong. It's actually pronounced daddy.
Oh, daddy.
He's daddy.
Daddy. Okay. Or zaddy. Or nice zaddy.
Yeah, that's something a friend of ours uses.
Oh.
And she says it like a certain way, like zaddy.
Zaddy. I like my zaddy.
Zaddy. Can you imagine being in a room with a man and saying, "Hey there, zaddy"?
You just like zaddy. I'm on my zaddy.
Oh, you're looking really good, zaddy.
We are sexual ladies.
Ooh, so sexual. Hey there, sexy
Zaddy.
zaddy.
You're about to vomit. Like, as soon as you get in there, like, hey, zaddy. Okay, well, so Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna stand by that.
You're going to stand by it? No one else. Just Henry is.
No, I feel like I'm put on the spot, and
Well,
at
you are.
any random point during the rest of this, someone else will pop into my mind.
And then you could just scream it out.
Zaddy!
Not Zaddy, the name.
Remembered another one!
At any moment, you could feel free to just go, ah! I can just feel it right now. So back to Ballsy. Since we're talking about that, Ballsy. I'm going to find my favorite quote.
Okay.
Time waits for no one, but while you're waiting, you can use time.
Zaddy! Chris Hemsworth!
I got very excited about it. So we've discovered that Megan will drink the bathwater of either or both if they were battling or battling together. They were battling together. They were living together. It'd be Henry Cavill and Chris Hemsworth.
I know there's someone else.
Are you keeping it a secret?
No.
Oh.
Like, I genuinely cannot remember.
I won't drink anyone's bathwater. Fuck that shit.
I didn't realize that was an option.
It was. It's always an option. I don't actually, funny, quirky thing about me, I don't actually like baths. I'm not a big fan of it. It's boring, and then the water gets cold, and then you're stuck in dirty bath. Hi, this is a special
find
guest.
Baths boring?
I don't like baths. Oh,
I love bath
I
time.
know. I mean, unless it's like a nice jacuzzi tub and there's enough room and I'm drunk.
No.
Yeah.
I have a clawfoot tub, and I enjoy soaking in that tub.
Yeah.
And I'll listen to podcasts or
podcasts.
books on tape. Yeah. Otherwise known as audiobooks
Oh,
these days.
books on tape. I
Yeah.
like to get my cassette player out.
Yep.
And then when it chimes, those are those remember like the Disney books that like you'll know when it turns.
Yeah.
And you hear the chime.
Yeah.
Ding. Yeah, do they have that or like a chime?
No.
They don't have that for adult ones. They should.
They should, and that would have been really nice.
I think, a fun way to like tell you that it's time to turn to the other side of the tape is when he growls good girl. And then you're like, okay. Good girl.
Like that. Daddy!
Good girl. I'm sorry. Is it Cookie Monster? 'Cause I feel like suddenly, good girl, C is for cookie, that's good enough.
I mean, if you're,
Sounded like Cookie Monster is telling you to be a good girl, and that ruins that
if
screws
you're
everything
into
up.
Cookie Monster play, it's not a
Oh
problem.
God, now we're getting into some really, you know what? Why don't you, is there a question you want to ask, or?
Are you a vampire? Speaking of Saltburn.
That kind of vampire? Absolutely not. That was the scene that I was like, no, viscerally, like,
I know.
oh God. I'm like, you can drink bath water, you can
Yeah.
fuck a grave. I don't care. That part, I was like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Listen, I always say I am Tina Fey from 30 Rock. Liz Lemon. I am so Liz Lemon. When she's in the bar and the guy buys her a drink, she's like, oh, I don't want that. Oh, could he give me like mozzarella sticks? Because I'm really hungry. That's me. Every time we went to a bar, I was like, I need snacks first. I need food, and then I'll drink. And so if you want to get in my good graces, you're going to buy me some mozzarella sticks before you even think about buying me a drink.
See, I wouldn't even get to that point. I would just be like, I didn't order that. This is a mistake.
And then you're swipe it off the bar.
I'm not paying for this.
He's like,
No.
it's actually from that guy. I'm like,
Well, then give it back to him. I'm not paying his bill.
with any kind of currency
Yeah.
of any sort.
No.
No.
That drink goes to Zaddy.
You know, you should do that. If it's someone you're like, you should be like, Zaddy? Oh my God, where have you been? Zaddy. Just do it real
Hi,
low.
I'm Megan, and you must be Zaddy.
Zaddy! Just bump over to him. Be like, thank you for the drink.
I'm such a good girl.
Oh, so anyways, it's
Yeah.
a very interesting book about, if you're not happy with what you're getting, maybe you need a whole new plan.
Something that really jumped out at me was determination.
Your success is only as large as your determination.
Yeah. Mostly because it's a different color.
We're talking about,
Yeah,
so
it jumped out at me. Yeah.
Yeah. This was written in 2006.
Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. Huh. Vegan. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter how good your beef tenderloin is. Don't try to sell it to a vegan store, bitch.
Yeah.
Let's talk for real though. Let's get comfy over here. Let's talk for real.
Okay.
We're gonna excuse us just a moment. We're just gonna have a convo.
Okay.
Are you comfortable?
No.
Okay. So, come here. We have a special guest about to come in here. Galinda. There we go. This is our counselor, our therapist right now.
Hi.
Galinda, I have some things that I need to get off my chest. So, have you gone on any dates this week?
No.
No? Any plans to go on any dates? Have you met anyone?
No.
No? Why is that?
I don't wanna.
Good.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I'm proud of you.
Thanks. Oh, so back to the book.
Okay. All right.
So I find it interesting that this was written in 2006, came out in 2006. About being extreme business success. Business success. True failure only happens when you abandon your quest. Keep on questing. And I think, you know what? That's true for anything.
Keep on questing.
If you want to get laid, if you want to be good at business, if you want
Yeah.
to succeed in whatever you're doing, theater, reading a book, binging a television show, don't stop questing until you finish that TV show. You know what? I'm proud of you.
You say you cannot succeed in business without really trying.
I was in that show.
Okay.
I played Rosemary. Rosemary.
How big is that cast?
I don't know. It's pretty big, depending on the company that you're. But not speaking of company. That's a different show.
Right.
Yeah. Let's. So I know what I was gonna ask you.
Oh.
Okay.
What were you gonna ask me?
I don't know, but I feel like this needs to get away from like sex because this is the first podcast, and our friends are gonna see this. Hopefully, if anybody watches this, no one's watching it.
If anyone is watching, I have done sex before.
That wasn't my question.
Oh. Okay.
I'm very proud of you, though. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But this is just us, chilling,
Okay.
being girlies.
All right.
We're old.
All right. I'm ready for your question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite new kid?
My favorite
New kid.
new kid? Mm-hmm. New kid?
New kid on the block.
Oh my god.
I can't see you anymore.
Joey.
I can't see you anymore. I don't believe anything you say. You're not that much younger than me.
No, I know. Joey.
No, of course it's Joey.
Yeah.
That's such a basic answer. Everyone loved Joey.
Well, I mean, he was very appealing to me as a 5-year-old.
I liked 5.
Yeah.
You were only 5?
Yeah, my cousin was really into them, and I was like, well, if you're into Joey, I'm into Joey. Because she was my cool older cousin.
I had the...
Did you have all the buttons?
I had all the things. I had the hot pink watch that had the flip top thing. Had the flip top, had their faces on there, and then I flipped it up so I could see the time ahead. So I was into... this is why I was like, I think this is my unconventional. Mm-hmm. Jonathan.
Okay.
Who just went through my phase of I always pick the gay boy that's not actually interested in me, but I'll date them, and then they come out as gay. That's a thing that has happened in my
I love that.
past a lot.
Yeah.
And then Donnie.
Yeah.
Because also I like the bad boy.
Yeah. Well, he scared me because I was like, you're going to get in trouble.
You're the bad boy. I don't like you. I like the good little sweet Joey, not me.
You're going to go to timeout.
He either has to be gay or he has to be like going to prison. It's one or the other. Those are the extremes.
Yeah, kind of.
So that was either pictures and posters and pictures on my walls. I never got to go to a concert.
Yeah.
Funny enough, my first concert was a Warrant Trickster Firehouse concert.
Those just sound like a bunch of words thrown together, and
I was big into hair bands. Into hair bands. You don't know who Warrant Trickster or Firehouse was? Warrant? She's My Cherry Pie?
Oh yeah, I know that.
What was your like big band that you were like super into, obsessed with, if you were?
The Beatles. And then Janis Joplin.
You weren't even born. So did you just listen to like older records and everything?
Yeah, actually,
I mean, they're good. They're all great. Beatles. I went through a Beatles phase.
I honestly haven't told a whole lot of people about this, but I was actually born in another time, and I've traveled here, there, and everywhere.
You know what? I can see that.
So
I can see that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm what you would call an old soul.
Old soul.
Old soul.
Yeah.
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 If you did my fortune telling stuff, you'd be like, oh man,
you got your palm read or your like tarot cards. I had a guy a long time ago in my summer theater years in college tell me that I was I think he said I was an old soul, or was I a new soul? I don't know how to read this shit. My mom tried to tell me like these lines when I was gonna have like a bunch of kids. Joke's on you, I got none.
Yeah,
don't want them.
My kids are cats and dogs.
I call them my babies, but I cannot call them fur babies because all I think are babies covered in fur, and I can't handle it.
I love fur babies.
It makes me think I have birthed them out of my vagina.
I did.
And they're covered in fur.
Yeah.
But they look like a human baby covered in fur. So I'm like, I can't. That's what I think of when fur babies. Fur babies as animals, I don't know what it is, but I can't.
Anne-Marie, that's an actual condition.
I know.
Are you discriminating?
No.
Is that what this podcast is about? Your discrimination?
I'm not. I know that condition.
Wow. Wait until I tell Johnny.
We're going to have closed captioning to understand what any of us are saying.
Because of our thick Scottish accents.
Obviously.
Yeah. Jamie Fraser.
The actor who plays Jamie Fraser, or the character? Oh, I hope he doesn't see this.
I would drink the bathwater of both.
We're back to the bathwater.
Yeah.
We're back to the bathwater. Yeah.
Yep. I would.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't, but I would be like,
I'd think about it.
They were there.
Think about it. And then I'd take a bath in that bathwater without washing. Oh.
I would just kind of like touch it, and I'd be like, ooh.
thoughts on Ballsy?
I just really liked the determination.
I like this quote.
Okay. All right.
Whenever possible, play with people who are better than you.
You have to learn from others.
Can you define play and better than you?
Well,
I feel like I would play Foursquare, but I don't know anyone who's better than me.
I don't know anyone who's better than me at playing improv. Actually, a lot of people are. A lot of people are.
So what? So you're saying that play with people who are better than you, it would be
I would
improv. You would play improv
Yeah.
with people who are better than you.
absolutely. I would.
You know what I would too? If I give them
Yeah.
a chance to play like improv with like Amy Poehler. Oh my god.
That would be so cool.
would be
Tina
so-
Fey, Amy Poehler,
Yeah.
anyone from Second City.
They weren't from
UCB.
UCB. I had a friend who
No,
who
Amy Poehler was
performed at-
Second City, then UCB.
Yeah, I had a friend who I went to all his shows in New York at UCB theater there. It was really cool.
God, that is so
I never
cool.
saw Amy Poehler there, but I think he did.
I wonder what it would be like to improvise with Will Ferrell. How chaotic would that get?
It'd probably be pretty chaotic. It'd
Yeah.
be very interesting.
Do you think he would be a supportive scene partner?
I think so,
think
but I
he
don't
might be.
know. I've met him in passing, and he's just super like chill, down to earth.
I bet he would be a good scene partner. He would be fun to try to, do some improv with.
Yeah,
I would enjoy that.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Well, oh god, the wine is coming back up.
well, the acid reflux has started, and you know what that means. It's time to say goodbye.
It's time to say goodbye. Thank you so much for joining us on. Oh my god, I love that book. We were talking about Ballsy.
Ballsy.
Today,
Palsy.
and our thoughts. We're not talking. It's ballsy.
Palsy.
Okay, but thank you so much. I've been
Yeah.
Anne Marie
I've been Megan.
and Sophia.
Yep.
And I hope you have. Bye. Just get out of here.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Zabby.